Gina, I'm really sorry, sweet cheeks. I'm gonna be home late tonight.
Oh, hey Kingsley. What happened? Are you doing overtime again?
So I just got a message out of the blue from Anthony. He invited me to go out drinking with him and the boys tonight. He's my old classmate from high school. It's been so long since we saw each other. Thought it might be nice to catch up. You remember him? I think you guys did meet before.
Anthony. Didn't he live out of state?
He said he had some business to attend down here, so he's back in Iowa for the week. He said he didn't think we'd get the chance to link up again, so he invited me for the hell of it.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, sure thing, honey. I don't mind. Just make sure you don't drink too much, okay? I remember what you boys used to be like when you got together and alcohol was involved. You also have the strange tendency of sleeping absolutely anywhere and everywhere when you're drunk, so be careful, okay?
Don't worry, babe. Worst comes to worst, I'll probably end up staying the night at Anthony's crib. Well, when I say crib, he's staying at his mom and dad's place while he's back down here in Iowa.
Alright. Don't go causing his parents any bother, okay? I want you on your best behavior. I remember his mom and dad being the loveliest folks. Oh, I'm sorry, Kingsley. Someone's calling me. I have to go.
Okay, babe. I'm still on my break right now. I'm gonna chill in the canteen for a little while longer.
Kingsley, what should I do?
Huh? Did something happen? Is this about the phone call you just got? What happened, babe? Is everything okay?
It was the doctor from the hospital my mom's staying in. He said she just took a turn for the worst.
What? A turn for the worst? Oh man, you serious?
Yes. Kingsley, what should I do? I should just drop everything and go right now, shouldn't I?
Of course you should! You're her daughter, you should be there for her!
You're right, I should. But what do I do about picking Chrissy up from kindergarten? I don't know if I have the time to call them and tell them I'll be a lot later than usual. Oh no, we have to tell your parents too. What should I do?
Chill, babe. Everything's gonna be alright. Working yourself up into a panic won't do anyone any good. Your mom needs you to think straight for her. Deep breaths, okay? Let's calm down before we do anything. Anyway, now isn't the time to be worrying about my parents.
I do have to leave Chrissy at kindergarten though.
It's fine, don't sweat it. I'll pick her up. You just focus on your mom right now, okay? With the situation being what it is, it shouldn't be a problem for me to dip out of work early. It's not like this happens all the time. Leave it with me. I'll have a word with the boss. I'll let my parents know what's going on too, so don't worry about them.
Are you sure? Thanks so much, honey. This is a huge help.
It's nothing. We're a team after all. I want you to go and be with your mom as soon as you possibly can. That only leaves. What would you say the chances you'll end up staying the night at the hospital?
I have a feeling I will. To tell you the truth, I have no idea how long I'm actually going to be there with her.
Well, in that case, I'll bring some basic essentials and a couple of changes of clothes as soon as I can make it out of there. It'll take me some time to get everything ready and see to Chrissy. So I'll head out to you first thing tomorrow morning.
Okay. I'm so sorry to trouble you with all this. I know you're busy, sweetie. I hate the idea of leaving you with all the stuff to do, especially looking after Chrissy all on your own.
It is what it is, babe. Can't be helped. Anyway, you're officially banned from worrying about me. Focus on your mom, okay? Anyway, enough fretting over stuff that doesn't matter. Get yourself to the hospital. Thought of you not making it in time? This is no laughing matter, babe. It doesn't even bear thinking about what might happen if you take too long. Just go.
You're right. Okay, I'm going now. Me and Chrissy are counting on you, honey. I'll be waiting for you with Mom at the hospital. See you soon, and thanks again.
Gina, what on earth are you doing?
Oh, Gertrude, I'm sorry. I must have fallen asleep. Sorry I missed your calls. What's up?
You fell asleep? At this time? What's gotten into you?
I'm sorry. But I've been through a lot today. I'm totally exhausted, physically and mentally. I'm sorry if I worried you over what's going on with my mom.
Huh? What do you mean what's going on with your mom? What are you talking about?
Huh? Wait, what? You mean you weren't calling about my mom?
I don't have the foggiest idea what all this business with your mother is. But I called you to talk about Chrissy. You know, your daughter.
Chrissy, what about her? Is everything okay? Oh no, she hasn't been causing you trouble, has she? I'm so sorry if she has. She's usually so well behaved.
I'm obviously not calling about that. What were you thinking, leaving your little girl all on her own on a night like that? She showed up at my front door crying her little eyes out. The poor thing!
What? That can't be.
Do you really think I'd be calling you like this if she didn't? I can't get through to Kingsley either. He's not answering my texts or calls. What the hell do the pair of you think you're playing at? You can't just be leaving your daughter on her own at nighttime like that. What if she'd had an accident? What if she hurt herself?
No, I'm sorry, Gertrude. But seriously, I don't know what you're talking about. That shouldn't have happened. No, this shouldn't have even been possible. I mean, it's true I wasn't there, but I didn't exactly have a choice.
What? Is this the best that both of you can do as her parents? This is totally unacceptable behavior, and you should both be very ashamed of yourselves. What could be so important that it would justify leaving your poor daughter all on her own at night?
My mom's in the hospital, and I got a call from the doctors saying she'd taken a turn for the worst. She's in a seriously bad shape, and I had no choice but to drive over to be with her. Didn't you hear anything from Kingsley about what's going on?
What? Your mother's in the hospital? That's the first I've heard of it. How could something so serious be going on? And I don't know anything about it.
My mom's condition deteriorated really quickly. I was going to message you, but I thought if I didn't move quickly, I might not make it to the hospital to be with her in time, so I left it to Kingsley. He said he was going to let you know. Time was of the essence, so I rushed straight to the hospital. Did Chrissy really show up at your house totally on her own? Like, Kingsley wasn't with her?
That's right. She arrived about 10 minutes ago. She said she walked here by herself. She was crying her eyes out saying Mommy and Daddy never came home. I had no idea about any of this, and based on what she was saying, neither did she.
That's right. Chrissy probably didn't know I had to rush out to the hospital to be with my mom, did she?
Right. She didn't say anything about that. I'm so sorry, Gina. I probably came off as rude and angry with my first messages. I had no idea what was going on with your mother. I never meant to accuse you of anything.
It's fine, don't worry about it. You were right to be angry based on what you knew at the time. I understand. If it was me, I probably would have wanted to flip a switch too. It's only natural you'd want an explanation. But wait, more importantly, you say you can't get through to Kingsley? This doesn't add up.
I've been desperately trying to get through to him since Chrissy got here, but I'm not getting anywhere. I don't know whether he's fallen asleep or what, but it seems hopeless. That's why I messaged you. I didn't know what else to do.
I see.
I understand what's going on with you and your mother now, but Kingsley... This makes no sense. He should still be in town, shouldn't he? He still has work, and then there's Chrissy. Where would he have disappeared to? And yet, he seems to have vanished. Can you think of anything? Somewhere he might have gone? Someone he might be with?
It's not that I don't have any ideas at all, but...
But? Why the but? What happened?
It's just... It's hard to entertain the idea that he might have... No way. He wouldn't. Surely he wouldn't have done what I'm thinking given the gravity of the situation. I don't want to think of him as being capable of something like that.
I understand things can seem hard to accept sometimes, but if you have an idea of where he might be, please tell me, sweetie.
Well, you see, he had plans to go out drinking with his old high school buddies today. He seems like he was really looking forward to it, but that was before the doctor called me. I didn't even feel the need to mention it. I just assumed he'd canceled due to what happened.
I see. I can understand why you wouldn't want to believe he'd do something like that. You said that he went out with some high school friends. Do you happen to know who they are?
I don't know all of them, but his friend Anthony is the one who invited him. Apparently they were drinking buddies throughout college, and they were known for raising hell together. Anthony lives out of state, but apparently he came back to Iowa to stay with his parents for a week.
Anthony? Oh, him! If it's the same Anthony, I know who you're talking about. I know where he lives, and me and his mother also text each other from time to time.
Really?
Yes, we used to be good friends. Her and her husband would come over for dinner a few times a month. I'll message her first thing in the morning. Let's see if we can get to the bottom of all this. What should I do about Chrissy? It's probably best she sees her grandma at a time like this, right? Should I bring her to the hospital?
Yes, I think it's for the best. I'm really sorry to burden you like this, but would you mind? I can't even tell you what a huge help it'd be for you to bring her. It'll mean the world to my mom as well.
Of course, sweetie, I don't mind. Listen, Gina, I know I'm your mother-in-law and all, but are you okay with me being there at a time like this? I'd hate the thought of getting in the way of you sharing this precious time with your mother.
Don't be silly. Besides, anything beats little Chrissy being on her own with Kingsley after what he did to her. Ugh, I get mad just thinking about it. I think my mom will be super pleased.
If you're sure. Okay, it's settled then. Me and Chrissy will be heading out to the hospital first thing tomorrow morning. I'll do what I can about Kingsley's situation on my end. I want you to forget about him for the time being. You just focus on enjoying your time with your mother, okay, sweetie?
Okay, I will. Thank you so much. I'll be waiting for you at the hospital.
Sorry to message you so early like this, Mom. Listen, Chrissy wouldn't happen to be at your place, would she?
I see you finally woke up. Do you have any idea how desperately I was trying to get through to you yesterday?
But Mom, it's about Chrissy. Do you know where she is? She wasn't here when I woke up this morning. I can't find her anywhere.
She wasn't there when you woke up? Stop lying.
What? Lying? I'm not, I swear. I'm not lying at all. Why would you say that?
You left your poor daughter all on her own so you could go out drinking with your friends. I'm guessing you got blackout drunk, and being no longer able to walk or form basic sentences, fell asleep, right? That's what happened, isn't it? Let me guess, when you woke up in a half-drunken stupor and stumbled home, you realized your daughter was nowhere to be seen, and now you're panicking. Bullseye, or bullseye.
Huh? What are you even talking about? Stop talking crap! Do you have even a single piece of evidence for these wild, hurtful accusations you're making against me?
How dare you speak to your mother like that, boy? Yes, I do have evidence, as a matter of fact, because I rang Anthony's mother and she told me everything. You had too much to drink and fell asleep on her sofa. Do you seriously think these lies are going to get you anywhere?
Now that you mention it, things did maybe kind of go down like you said. But Mom, this isn't about me right now. Forget all that and help me find Chrissy. Do you know where she is or not? If you don't, come help me find her. She could be in danger.
Don't worry, Kingsley, the only time she was ever in danger is when she was under your care. Chrissy's with me and Gina right now.
Huh? Why?
Because she showed up at my front door crying her eyes out in the middle of the night. Mommy and Daddy never came home, is all she was saying in between the floods of tears. I've never seen her in such a bad way. She was terrified and stressed out like you wouldn't believe. Gina told me that you'd take care of her. In spite of that, you were nowhere to be seen when you were needed the most. What the hell were you playing at, boy?
Wait, what? How do you know about that? Oh, did Gina tell you?
Obviously, dimwit. I'd also like to know why you didn't tell me Gina's mother had taken a turn for the worst. I was so out of the loop. I went out all guns blazing and as good as accused Gina of being a bad mother. You failed your daughter and you failed me. I'm beyond disgusted with you.
I'm real sorry, Mom. It's just that, well, Chrissy fell asleep as soon as I got home. So I didn't think heading out for a couple of drinks with the old high school crew would do any harm. I didn't think it'd come to this. I thought everything would be fine, I swear!
A couple of drinks? You stayed the night at Anthony's mother's sofa. Which part of this is fine?
Why you gotta be so mad with me, Mom? It's not like I did it on purpose. Besides, if Chrissy's safe with you guys, that's all that matters. All's well that ends well, right? No harm done. I'm super relieved. Listen, I'm gonna be on my way to the hospital as soon as the buses start running. Keep an eye on Gina and Chrissy for me until I get there, okay, Mom? Thanks a bunch.
Excuse me? You can't be serious. Don't talk such nonsense. You're not welcome here. Do not come to this hospital under any circumstances.
Nonsense? You're the one talking nonsense. Why wouldn't I come to be with my family? My mother-in-law's at death's door, and you're telling me I can't come and see her for what may well be the last time? I can't not go. That's inhuman. Stop this right now. Gina's probably waiting for me to come too. She needs me right now.
That's where you're wrong. In fact, Gina's the only one who told me that you could not come. She said she has no intention of letting a low-life scumbag who'd leave his own daughter completely on her own in the middle of the night to get blackout drunk with his friends. Meet her seriously ill mother.
What? You're joking, right?
Do you really think this is the time for jokes? In any case, the only joke here is if you actually think she'd want you anywhere near her after your despicable behavior. I take it you understand now. If you don't want to cause any more problems than you already have, I suggest you wait patiently at home for Gina to come back or get in touch with you. Gina and Chrissy's main priority is her mother right now, and you have no right to intrude on that. I wouldn't want to be with you if you actually had the nerve to disrespect her wishes again after everything you've done. Having you in their way at the hospital is the last thing they need.
Gina, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for everything. I'm sorry about going out drinking with the boys. I'm sorry about Chrissy. I'm sorry I didn't tell my mom. Please, find it in your heart to forgive me. Or at least answer my calls. Pretty please with a cherry on top?
You've been doing this since yesterday. You just can't take a hint, can you? You were clearly told to wait for me to contact you. You knew how bad of a shape my mom was in, didn't you?
Whew, you finally responded. Thanks, babe. I'm so sorry, I really am. I'm ashamed of myself for the way I behaved. Just because Chrissy fell asleep was no excuse to go out drinking with my friends. Especially what was going on with your mom. It was irresponsible of me.
If you understand that, this conversation is already over. What you did was despicable. You're the worst of the worst. You can't seriously think I'm going to forgive you for this.
No, I don't. I have no right to be forgiven for what I did. I just wanted to come to the hospital to see how your mom's doing. She might be my mother-in-law, but that still makes me her son. She's important to me. How can I not be with you at your mother's bedside at a time like this? I'm your husband. We're family.
You don't need to come and see how she's doing. My mother passed away early this morning.
What? Your mom passed away?
It's hard to be sure given how she was, but I think I felt her energy change when Chrissy showed up. She seemed happy, content. She died peacefully in her sleep after that. I'm pleased we could both be there for her last moments. That's the only thing I'm grateful to you for.
Wait a second. Oh my god. Are you serious? Your mom? She's gone?
Do you think I'd lie about something like this? I wouldn't. I'm not like you.
I had no idea. Why didn't you call me?
Whose fault do you think it is that I didn't?
Why would you do this to me at such an important time? I don't blame you for being angry. You have every right to be after what I did. But to think you wouldn't let your husband, her son-in-law, see her one last time before she... How could you? Did you even think about how bad this would look? How much it would affect my reputation to be banned from being there for my own mother-in-law's passing?
What the hell does your reputation have to do with anything? It can hit rock bottom for all I care. You deserve it. Besides, I'm actually pleased things turned out this way. Can you imagine how torn up my mom would have been if we'd been at each other's throats at the hospital while she lied on her deathbed? This is the best end I could have hoped for.
Fine, I get it. There's no point in squabbling over this now anyway. What's done is done.
Great. I'm glad you finally understand.
So what's next? We'll have to make arrangements for the funeral now, right? I'll make my way to you guys now and we can get started with it all ASAP.
Didn't I make it clear enough that we don't want to see you? You do nothing but get in our way. Don't you dare come.
Oh, come on, Gina. Don't you think you've punished me enough already? Give me a break, would ya? I understand you're upset, but you can't just go losing your temper like a little kid every time I say something. How long are you gonna keep this up? I'm your husband, and she was my mom-in-law. Are you seriously suggesting I don't come to the funeral? That's ridiculous, and you know it. I mean, really. Please, start thinking a little more before you speak.
That's rich coming from you. Don't you think maybe you should take your own advice? How about you think before you speak? You went out drinking with your pals when your mother-in-law was on her deathbed. You left our 5-year-old daughter completely on her own in the middle of the night. Give me one good reason why I should stay married to a lowlife capable of treating his family like that.
Whoa, just wait a second. Wait one goddamn freaking second. You're not seriously considering divorcing me over this, are you?
What would you do if I said I was?
Let's just cool our heads and discuss this like adults. There's no doubt about it. I've behaved despicably and I know it. You won't get any argument from me on that one. But think about what you're actually suggesting here for a second. Chrissy's only 5 years old. How can you seriously be talking about divorce over something like this when we have her future to think about? We owe this to her as her parents.
Over something like this? How can you say that with a straight face? Are you serious?
Come on, babe, give me a break here. I said I know I messed up. I'm not trying to claim otherwise. It's just the way I said it was clumsy, that's all. I don't look on what I did lightly, I swear. I've had a long, hard think about what I did, and I feel awful about it. I'm so sorry, I swear I am.
If you felt any genuine remorse, you wouldn't be callous or inconsiderate enough to try to downplay what you did as if it was no big deal, and you wouldn't try and paint me as some overreacting drama queen. You say how we have to think about Chrissy, but Chrissy or my mom obviously didn't mean enough to you to prevent you from doing what you did.
Come on, babe, you're just twisting my words now. This isn't fair. I never tried to downplay anything. I'm just saying this doesn't justify going straight off the deep end and discussing divorce before we've even had a chance to calm down and process what's happened. Surely you understand what I'm saying here.
For me, this justifies divorce. The fact you won't even try and understand how I'm feeling means I'm making the right decision. I'll be getting started with the divorce procedures as soon as the funeral's over.
No, wait! Please, baby! Please think this through one more time. Surely you don't have to rush like this. I accept how you feel, I do. But surely it wouldn't hurt to wait a little longer before making your mind up? Besides, your mom would be really sad if she knew we were divorcing. Is that what you want? To upset your mom in heaven?
How dare you speak of what my mom would want as if you have any idea? You disgust me. If you must know how she'd feel about this, she'd be furious with me if I didn't divorce you for what you did. I'm doing this as much to honor her memory as I am for myself. How do you think she'd feel about me staying with a man who cared so little for his daughter that he'd leave her alone like that? I'd be crazy not to divorce you. It'd be the ultimate insult to my mother's memory.
What are you saying? How can you speak as if you have any idea what someone who isn't even with us anymore would want? There's no way of knowing what she'd think.
You mean like you just did? And please, how long do you think I've been her daughter? I know her better than anyone. I know she loved me enough to know I deserved better than to put up with the behavior of the likes of a deadbeat husband like you. All you need to do is be quiet and accept the divorce. I don't want to hear another word from you. You sicken me. Divorcing you is my final act of love towards my mother. After planning the funeral and giving my mom the send-off she deserved with the help of my mother-in-law, I went home and slammed the divorce papers down on the table in front of Kingsley. There was a degree of resistance to begin with, but I made it abundantly clear I'd take him to court if he continued to refuse. He could tell I was being serious by the tone of my voice, and he backed down and signed the papers. Given my track record as a diligent mother, I won custody of Chrissy without issue. I made claims against Kingsley for compensation and child support, which he's now obligated to pay. To tell you the truth, I did initially expect some resistance from Chrissy regarding the divorce, but to my surprise, she agreed to it all surprisingly quickly. I find this out afterwards, but apparently this wasn't the first time he'd left her on her own. This was the straw that broke the camel's back, and her patience had run out with him once and for all. She seemed surprisingly unfazed when she found out it'd just be me and her from now on. However, irrespective of how she may seem on the outside, he is still her dad, and I know it's only natural that this will affect her in ways she doesn't know how to express or feel comfortable talking about. Which is why I intend to treat her with nothing but the love, warmth, kindness, and patience she deserves as we begin our new life together. Just like my mom, who was kind and loving until the very end, and my mother-in-law, who had my back to the extent of making an enemy of her own son. I'll always be there for Chrissy through thick and thin, no matter what.
Did you see Emma off?
Yup. I drove her and Ashley to the stadium.
Oh, Ashley was with her. It'd be nice if they can get in the top 8. Our kids are in a bit of a slump recently.
It looked like Emma was in poor condition too. She looked gloomy the whole time that we were driving and barely said a word.
What? Even Emma? But she's always so happy. Ashley too looks like she's worried about something. Something might have happened at school.
I mean, they are teenagers, I guess. Maybe it's something us adults won't understand.
They used to talk to us about anything, remember? Guess it's a part of growing up.
They were in elementary school when they started tennis, right? High schoolers keep things from their parents all the time. That must be what's happening.
I guess that's true. I remember I was like that back in high school. You worry about every little thing when you're a teen. But I kind of thought that our kids were the type to be open about things to their parents. I mean, they even asked me for relationship advice.
It doesn't matter how close you are with your mom. There are just some things that are hard to talk about precisely because they're family. She's probably talked about whatever's worrying her with her friends.
I guess. Our daughter has Ashley to talk to, right?
Right. Ashley will help her get through whatever this is. Those two have been best friends for ages, after all.
That reminds me, I haven't met Ashley's parents for a while now. I've been so busy with work recently that I haven't been able to go to any of their games. It's always you who drives them to their games as well. I wonder if they're well.
I met Ashley's mother just yesterday. Ashley's father and I sometimes meet after games. Both of them seemed alright to me.
Where did you meet Ashley's mother?
At their house. I had a bunch of tennis balls pile up in the back of the car.
Oh, so you got it to them.
Yep, we share the balls with Ashley.
But isn't it a hassle having to go over all the time? Shouldn't we just buy our own balls?
You know how much a box of tennis balls cost? I really don't mind sharing at all. I'll just drive to their house whenever they need to use them.
I see. Well, I'll leave it to you, I guess. Tell me when you need to get the balls to their house. I want to give them some apples.
Your parents sent you another bundle?
Yep. Ashley's family says that they love apples I send them. Why not invite Ashley's mom to dinner while you're at it?
Got it. I'll tell her.
I just bumped into Ashley's father. I haven't seen him in so long.
What? Where?
At the supermarket. We stood there talking for like 30 minutes.
Really?
I heard this from Ashley's father, but he said that you often disappear after sending the kids to the game. And here I thought you watched the games.
What? I don't follow.
You drive the kids to practice and stuff, right?
Yes, and?
I thought that you stayed and cheered them on, but apparently you always just disappear somewhere, just to come back to take the kids home. Where do you go?
Oh, you know, shopping and stuff. You know there's things I want to do on my days off too, right?
Even in the middle of the game? You seriously just go off shopping and not watch your kids' game? You really should cheer them on.
I thought that they would get nervous if I was there watching, you see. Em and Ashley are in a bit of a slump recently, right? I thought they'd be able to relax more if I wasn't there watching.
But isn't it better if you cheer them on? Having your family cheer you on is great emotional support.
But apparently she can't concentrate if I'm there.
Really?
She is a teenager after all. It's probably embarrassing having her dad watch her.
I see. Ashley's mother said the same thing apparently.
Really?
Yep, that's the same reason why Ashley's mother disappears during games too. Apparently she just leaves Ashley and her husband behind and goes off somewhere. Although she comes back by the end of the game apparently.
Oh, really? She must be thinking the same thing as me.
Isn't it kind of cold though? Why not just stay and watch the game?
I mean, she probably thinks that there's no reason for both parents to be there. Maybe she wants to leave the cheering to Ashley's dad so she could go home and do some housework.
But apparently she goes home even if Ashley's dad isn't there to stay.
Yeah, but that's because she wants Ashley to be able to focus on the game, right?
I guess so. I myself can't understand it though.
Me and Ashley's mom are the type who wants to cheer from afar. You and Ashley's dad are the type who want to cheer right up front. We just think differently, you see?
Wow, I guess even married couples can have such different views. I wonder if it's the same for everyone else.
Probably.
Apparently Ashley's parents don't spend much time with each other recently. Ashley's dad said how he was kind of lonely. Now that I think about it, it's the same with us too, isn't it?
Really?
It feels like our schedules are always just slightly off. Ashley's dad said it was the same for him. He said something like, I guess this is what happens to couples who have known each other for years. They kind of just get bored with each other, probably.
Don't say things like that. I guess it's true we don't spend as much time together as we used to. But it's not like we don't get along anymore, right?
I guess you're right. You know what? Let's go and cheer together at the next match. Ashley's mother should come too. We should all be there and cheer to the end at least once in a while.
I hate it if it distracts the kids, though.
I understand that they're teenagers and all, but wouldn't it be nice if we went at least once in a while?
I guess so. See you later.
Emma, are you still at practice? Aren't you kind of late? Come home soon, alright?
Good evening, Mrs. Clark. This is Ashley.
Oh, hello, Ashley. What's the matter?
I'm borrowing Emma's smartphone. You see, there's something I wanted to talk about.
What is it?
To be honest, I wasn't sure whether I should talk to you about this or not. But it's been on my mind for a while now. It's been such a burden that I can't even focus on tennis anymore, end up losing my games. I decided that something had to be done about it. Which is why I'll tell you.
Is this the reason you two have been so down recently?
Yes. Emma and I have already discussed what we should do over and over. We thought it would cause huge trouble if we talked, which is why we kept quiet for so long.
Emma knows about this too? Is this why she's also so down?
Yes, but it's not something that the two of us can solve on our own.
So you needed the help of an adult, I see.
Well, actually, it's something to do with you guys.
About us?
I saw my mother and your husband enter a hotel together.
What?
The two of them were holding hands and looked like some sort of couple.
Well, there are many kinds of hotel. What kind of hotel did you see them walk into?
You know, one of those hotels where couples go off and have sex.
But that's... Are you sure you saw correctly? Maybe you saw someone else.
That's impossible. I took a picture, you see. I'll send it to you.
I see. When did you see this happen?
2 months back, but I suspected something before that. Mom would often disappear during matches.
I've heard that. Apparently she thinks that you won't be able to concentrate if she's there.
What? That's clearly just a lie. I never told her anything about me not being able to concentrate. She's cheating with Emma's dad every time she disappears. Emma's dad disappears too, doesn't he?
Yes, but...
Emma's dad also sometimes comes to her house, apparently.
He gives you the tennis balls, right?
Yeah, but there's no way that's the only thing he comes to do.
What? How do you know? You aren't there to see, right?
I took a peek at Mom's phone. It looks like she's been texting Emma's dad frequently. The two were talking about when they should meet in secret.
So what you're saying is, whenever my husband disappeared during matches or went over to your house to have the balls delivered, he was actually cheating on me with your mom?
Exactly.
Was it an accident when you saw them go into a hotel? What is a high schooler doing at such a place?
I was following Mom, hoping I could get some proof. I knew when and where they would meet from their text messages.
You did all that?
You'll have to believe me if I have evidence, won't you?
I guess.
I'm going to talk about this with my dad as well. So I thought I should tell you too.
So that's why you two didn't say anything to us for so long. Oh, it must have been hard.
Yes, it was.
You thought that if you told us, our families would fall apart.
I was worried that you and my dad would take it difficultly. But I couldn't hold it any longer. Can't look at my mom and Emma's dad in the same way anymore. Just looking at their faces makes me feel disgusted.
That's an obvious reaction. Can't believe I didn't notice and had to be told about it by you children. Sorry for being so useless.
It's not you or my dad's fault. It's theirs. Please go and teach them a lesson.
Why were you in such a bad mood this morning? Did something happen? You and Emma have been like this since yesterday night. Did I do something wrong?
Why don't you be honest with yourself and think about it?
What? I have no idea what you're talking about.
You went to Ashley's house again today, right?
Yeah, to go get the balls. What about it?
You didn't just go for the tennis balls, did you?
Just what exactly are you talking about?
Then I'll explain it to you carefully. You're cheating on me with Ashley's mother, aren't you?
What? I never guessed that's what you were gonna say.
I got proof. A picture of you and Ashley's mother going to a hotel, to be exact.
A picture?
I don't want to hear your excuses. I've already talked about it with Ashley's dad and the kids. We needed to decide what to do about you two.
What, the four of you are together now?
That's right. We gathered while you and Ashley's mom were going off somewhere.
Why'd you have to involve the kids? They didn't need to hear about this. Don't involve them.
The kids were the ones who found about you two.
What?
They're the ones who took the picture as well.
The kids saw us?
Yes, and they asked us to do something about it. Give those two what they deserve, they said.
My mother's there, right?
Ashley?
Please tell her that my dad is divorcing her and that I don't need a disgusting mother like her.
Divorce?
It looks like Ashley's dad is more angry than he is shocked. He'll probably do it if Ashley tells him to. I'm also considering a divorce, by the way.
You want a divorce too? Hold on, let's talk about this first.
I told you I'm still thinking about what to do.
Don't do it!
My own husband cheated on me with a friend of mine. Your daughter and I are deeply hurt and angry with you. We'd beat you two up if only we could.
If you want to beat me up, then do it. Just don't divorce me.
Why shouldn't I?
Because I don't want to get divorced.
Then you shouldn't have cheated in the first place. Did you expect I would just forgive you and forget about it? If I found out?
I'll do anything. Just please don't divorce me.
Should I tell you what your own daughter is calling you? A disgusting piece of garbage. I don't even want to breathe the same air as him, let alone live with him. That's not my father, she said.
She said all that?
She's a teenager after all. Not to mention the woman her father was cheating with happened to be her friend's mother. It must have been quite a shock when she found out.
I'm sorry. I just couldn't get enough of the thrill. I knew in my head that I shouldn't be doing it, but I couldn't help myself.
What? You must be an idiot if you think saying that is going to help things. What do you mean I just couldn't get enough of the thrill? You really are a disgusting piece of garbage. Don't think that things can just go back to normal, will you? After that, Ashley's parents talked about what to do and decided that they would get a divorce. Ashley's mom was forced to pay a fine and was kicked out of the house without a word. Us, on the other hand, didn't immediately get divorced. My husband is always trying to win our trust back, but we basically just ignored him. Instead of a fine, I decided to limit the money he gets to spend. I'm the one who decides how much money he gets now. I'll use the money I can save doing this for our daughter's education. Apparently being ignored by his wife and daughter was so stressful that he started to go bald after 1 year. Emma was mad that I didn't just immediately divorce him, but I managed to convince her that we needed the money he provided. It's not that we won't get divorced. We will, just after Emma graduates high school. We're no longer a family, but me and my daughter still get along. Not only did those two destroy our families, but they also almost caused Emma and Ashley to fall apart. I'm still not able to forgive him.
Hey, I'm on my way home. How late are you staying out tonight?
I want to get back before midnight, but the boys and I are having a lot of fun, so I might end up staying a bit longer.
I know some of your friends traveled far to make it to our wedding, so it's okay to have some fun. Enjoy your last evening as last day as an unmarried man. I was able to relax back at my parents' today too, so I'm glad if you're enjoying your time too.
Thanks. I'll try not to stay up too long for tomorrow.
Yeah, right. You better stay away from the ladies though.
Duh! I will absolutely not do anything of that sort.
I know, you love me too much.
Yes, I do. That's why I'm marrying you.
Stop it, I'm just playing around. You're making me blush.
Are you? But it's the truth.
I know. Anyway, I know you're with your friends, so I better let you go. Be careful on your way back. I'm going to get my beauty sleep for tomorrow.
Okay, babe. You be careful on your way back, too. You should take a cab back.
Okay. Ethan, where are you? The party is almost over, so you're needed back here. Everyone is waiting for you. Are you in the bathroom?
Sorry, I can't make it back.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm outside.
What? Why?
I was sending my ex off.
What? We're in the middle of our cocktail party. Do you even know what are you saying?
I do. I'm sorry.
I don't understand. You have left your bride by herself to send your ex off? That is unheard of.
I'm sorry. The cocktail party has to be closed without me.
What? You're out of your mind. You need to come back now. Everyone is here for you. What the hell am I supposed to tell everybody? Ethan? Hello? Ethan, when are you coming back? I've been waiting for you at home forever. How could you leave me on our wedding day?
I'm sorry. Did you get through the cocktail party okay?
Oh my god, finally! Where have you been? I told everyone you had to head out because you weren't feeling well. Thankfully, everyone bought that.
I am truly sorry.
What the hell is going on? I need an explanation. Why the hell did you disappear during the cocktail party? The groom of all people?
I can't tell you. And I also can't come home today.
What the hell? Where are you? You need to tell me. I'm coming to see you.
Oh, I'm staying over at my ex's, so it's kind of inconvenient if you come.
What? You're joking, right?
No, I'm not.
You do know that we had our wedding today, right? And yet you're telling me on the same day that you're staying at someone else's tonight? I didn't understand why you suddenly had to send out your ex during the cocktail, but this is another level. What the hell are you thinking?
I'm sorry.
You keep apologizing, but I don't think you realize what you're putting me through right now. Do you remember we got married? What's going on? You need to explain to me now.
I can't give you an explanation. I'm sorry.
Ethan, are you able to talk now? I've settled down a bit. Did you mean what you said earlier?
Yes. Nancy, I'm sorry.
You didn't seem like yourself when you came back this morning, but then you suddenly whip out divorce papers? I'm completely lost. You said you want a divorce right away, but I need more time to figure out what's happening. So I can't sign anything yet. I can't just agree to divorce you without any explanation. How could I when I don't understand anything?
I see. Okay.
You're awfully calm. Have you been thinking about this since before our wedding? Do you not love me anymore? Maybe you weren't as forward to getting married in the first place. What did I do wrong?
No, that's not it.
Then what is it? I don't get it. You have to tell me. I'm losing my mind.
Hey, Nancy.
Huh? What is this? Now is not the time to be joking around.
Oh, sorry. I guess I should introduce myself. This is Hillary. I just borrowed Ethan's phone.
Oh, so you're the ex.
Yep, bingo. You see now? I'm the ex he's been talking about. And we are together right this moment.
Are you serious? You're aware that Ethan and I got married?
Yes, of course. But he's not with you. He's with me. Now, isn't he? Should I send you a picture of us right now so that you can confirm?
No, that's not necessary. I get it.
Great. So then you can sign the papers. I really need you to sign them so that I can marry Ethan. So, get crackin'.
Marry Ethan? That's why he's asking me for divorce this instant? So that you two can get married?
Correct. I'm so glad you understand.
You must have no harder feelings. Spending a night with a man on his wedding day and have him divorced by the very next day? I will never forgive you or Ethan for this.
Oh, I'm sorry. It must have been rough for you since yesterday. Ethan has always been mine, though, not yours. So there isn't anything you can say or do. You should accept the reality and just move on.
I don't understand why Ethan would choose someone like you. The Ethan I know would never hurt me like this.
Probably because I'm much more attractive than you. I saw you yesterday at the wedding, and I could not help but laugh. Your face is ugly and your body is like a stick. You did not look good in that dress. You should seriously check yourself in the mirror.
Whoa! If Ethan wants to stay with someone who judges another person by their appearance, I don't have anything else to say. So be it. I will hand in the divorce papers as soon as possible.
Nancy, you need to answer my call, please!
No! What do you want? I don't want to hear from you. Not now.
Nancy, have you handed in the divorce papers?
Not yet. I did say I will do it as soon as possible, but do you actually think I can process all this in a matter of a day or two? Can't you give me at least a couple of days? What am I supposed to tell my parents, huh? The only information I have is what the woman told me yesterday. I haven't even had the chance to directly talk to you. Can't you be just a little considerate for me?
I'm so sorry, but okay, good. I was so worried that you'd handed them in already.
What? What the hell are you saying now? Ethan, you told me to hand the papers in.
Yes, I know, but that's not what I want. I never wanted to divorce you.
You were literally begging me. What the hell is going on with you, Ethan? You need to stop messing with me. I'm going crazy.
I am so sorry. You might not believe me anymore, but Hillary is threatening me, so I had to do as she told me.
Yeah, right. You could have come up with a better excuse. Do you think I'm stupid? You want a divorce so you could marry her instead.
No, not at all. Trust me, please. Oh crap! Wait, I don't have time to explain anymore. Are you at the house?
Yeah.
Do not leave the building. Lock the chain on the door now!
Why?
Because my keys are gone. I just realized that they're missing. I think Hillary took them. She suddenly left a few minutes ago.
What the hell, Ethan? I don't get it.
Just lock the chain on the door. Then I'll explain.
Fine. Done.
Thank goodness. Nancy, I need you to listen to me carefully. I believe Hillary is on her way to you.
Hillary is headed here? Why?
I think she wants to hurt you.
She already has, quite badly. How could she hurt me even more? I've been torn to pieces.
Yes, I know, but that's not what I mean. I think she wants to make sure I understand that you and I can't be together anymore. She is out of control. If you let her in, she might do something to you.
You're joking, right? You mean she might physically hurt me?
I don't even know how or why she was at the cocktail party. I dated her back in high school, but I hadn't seen her since. So it was completely out of the blue for her to show up.
Why though? What does she want? And why suddenly show after all these years?
Honestly, I haven't figured it out yet either. That night, during the cocktail party, I had to leave the venue with her, or else she said she was going to harm you. I wanted to go to the police, but I didn't know how they would believe me. I didn't have proof of anything. She would play dumb, and the police might believe her instead of me. But I could see in her eyes that she was being serious about hurting you. So I had to do as she said. I thought I might be able to talk some sense into her after she calmed down. But then she started telling me to get a divorce with you.
So that's why you asked me to sign those papers? I can't believe this. Why didn't you just say so? The first thing you should have done is to tell me.
I know, and I'm sorry. But I couldn't. Hillary was watching me the whole time. I wanted to tell you when I gave her the papers, but if I did, she would have hurt you. I couldn't risk it. I also didn't have any proof that she was threatening me. I totally panicked. The one thing I knew for sure was that I didn't want you to get hurt.
Ethan, do you think it's better that you ask me to divorce you the day after our wedding? I would rather be harmed by that woman.
Please don't say that. You are the only thing that matters to me.
I feel the same way. She will not walk away from this. We have to do something.
I know. I'm sorry. Hillary is in a dangerous state. She doesn't care if the police get to her. I tried to talk to her earlier. I told her that you are the person I truly care about. Then she got furious. That's why I think she might be headed your way. So don't open the door for anyone until I get there.
Okay, wait. The doorbell just rang.
What? Can you see who's at the door without getting noticed?
Yes, I think it's a woman. She has long dark hair. She's slim.
It must be Hillary.
She's really here. What should I do? She's banging on the door. Should I call the police?
Stay calm. You shouldn't make any moves. Stay low and pretend you're not home.
Okay.
I'm about to enter the police station now. I'll tell them there's an intruder and have someone sent right away. I'll be on my way too.
Okay. Oh no, I think she's messaging me.
Huh? Did she steal your number from my phone? Ignore it all! Somebody will be there in no time! Do not open the door!
Hello? I know you're in there. Come out. I want to apologize. I thought about what I've done to you. Now I realize how horrible I've been to you. I'm so sorry, Nancy. Can you please come out so I can see you? I know you're at home. Come out. Please. Hello? Open the door! Open the door! Hey! Hurry up and open the door! I said open the damn door! Don't you ignore me, bitch!
Nancy? Are you okay? I'm so sorry for what I put you through these couple of days.
I'm okay. Are you still at the police?
No. They let me go because it's getting late. I have to go back again tomorrow for more questions, though.
I see. How's your wound?
Mine is nothing. Just a little cut.
What about the officer?
His cut was a little deeper, but he'll be okay.
Thank goodness. I can't believe she had a knife.
I know. I'm so glad you were not harmed.
The past 2 days have been way too long. I don't ever want to go through that again.
Me neither. But it must have been horrible for you. I'm so sorry it ruined what was supposed to be the best day of our lives. Words can't describe how awful I feel. I am so sorry.
It's okay. You tried to protect me with your life. I still don't understand why Hillary did what she did, but the police has her now, so I'm relieved.
Yes, I feel sorry for the officer who got hurt, but if she didn't make such a drastic move, maybe the police would not have been able to arrest her. So, I don't know what was best.
I know, we didn't have the time to talk to the police, but even if we did, I don't think they could have done much. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. I should have trusted you from the beginning. I must have been hard for you too. You had to deal with her the whole time.
It's okay. I wouldn't have believed me if I were you. I didn't handle the situation well because at that time, nothing else mattered to me as long as you were safe. But I just could not accept that we won't be together anymore. I should have acted more carefully, though. You must have felt so sad and scared. It was the worst start to our marriage, and for that, I can't apologize enough.
I get it, it's okay. She was crazy. I know you tried to protect me from her. I don't think this was your fault, so you don't have to be so hard on yourself anymore.
Thank you. Are you with your parents now?
Yes, I am.
Hey, I really want to see you. Can I come pick you up? I know it's late and you must be tired, but...
No, I'm okay. I want to see you too. Let's go home, together. I'm not letting go of you anymore. Couple of days later, we found out why Hillary had targeted us through police investigation. Hillary had been engaged, but her fiancé broke up with her after cheating on her. She was so upset and came back to her hometown, and that's when she saw Ethan and I. She became jealous that her ex was walking around with someone else, looking happy. After a while, she had heard through friends about our wedding and decided to show up at our cocktail party. She had hoped that Ethan, who had been kind to her back when they were dating, would make her happy once again. I was shocked to find out how childish her motives were. I'm sure she was very hurt, but that's no reason to attack us. When she came to see me, Hillary had a knife. Once help arrived, Hillary lost it and ended up harming Ethan and the officer at the scene. She was arrested on charge of inflicting bodily injury, as well as resisting an executive officer, and will be spending time in jail for a while. I'm relieved that she won't be able to reach us while she's in jail, but she will be out soon enough, so we might relocate for a fresh start. Nonetheless, we are very happy now. Ethan and I swore that we'd support each other no matter what. Our love for each other is rock solid as ever. We will walk together side by side, just as we vowed on the altar that day.
Hey Carol, can we talk? It's about us living together at my parents' place.
Hey Mark, not a good time. I'm headed to an important meeting. I really don't have time for this. Can we talk later? Besides, I thought we already talked about that. We agreed that we wouldn't live with your folks after getting married. You were okay with it. Why now?
Yeah, I know. But I got to thinking. I am the oldest, and also an executive at my father's company. I figured it would be kind of convenient to live with my folks.
How about we make it a weekend-only marriage? We're living at my house right now. We can get back to living like we did before we got married. I live here at my folks' place, you with yours, and we get together on weekends, no problem.
Are you serious? Why even stay married then? If we're married, I want us to live together, not just weekends.
You want me to live with your folks? You do realize I run a company, right? If something happens, my priority is to think of the company first and foremost. I have employees and they have their families is to take care of. As for your family, I can help out financially, but I can't look after them at all the time. We talked about this.
Yeah, I know, but if you love me, I want you to, care about them too. I know, maybe I'm being a little unreasonable. It's just that...
Come on, Mark. You know I love you. I wouldn't be marrying you if I didn't. And about your folks, I think highly of them. But my feelings for them and my work are completely different. Besides, both your parents are still working, right? And another thing, your younger brother and his family are living there too. How am I supposed to work full-time and also do household work? It's just not possible right now. Your brother's wife, Mary, will end up having to do most of the work. I'm sure she has her hands full as it is. If I live there and not help with the chores, even though I help out financially, just doesn't sit well with me. You know what I mean?
Don't worry about Marie. She loves to do housework and cook. It's almost like a hobby with her.
Really? Every time I go there, she seems kind of tired out. Didn't seem like she was enjoying any kind of hobby. Another thing I noticed was that your parents are always pretty well dressed, but Mary is always in, I wouldn't say rags, but close to it. Which kind of got me thinking, she's not being bullied in any way, is she?
Are you serious? Of course not! I've been living in the same house as her for 5 years, and I've never witnessed such a thing. How could you even think that?
Yeah, right. Sorry. Of course your folks would never do such thing. They've always seemed kind and considerate.
That's right. And Marie is a bit unusual. She said she has no interest in fashion.
Oh yeah? Anyway, about living there with you guys, that's on hold, okay? If you're so adamant about us living there, I need a pretty good reason or I'm not going to agree, just so you know.
Boy, you really are stubborn.
You should be grateful I'm even considering it.
Alright. I'll figure something out. You need a good reason. I'll find one.
I'm sorry to contact you so late. This is about you guys living with us. Are you still up?
Oh, hi Mary. No problem, what's up? Pretty late. Been working late? Sorry I contacted you earlier out of the blue. I guess you were tired up.
No problem. I was sort of busy with work and household chores. I wanted to contact you earlier.
I see. Are you okay? You're not overworked or anything, are you?
I'm fine. Pretty used to it by now. About you guys living here, Mark said that he wants you to live here with us soon. I really don't think you should go through with it.
Huh? Excuse me? What do you mean? Can you elaborate if you don't mind?
I'll explain, but could you not tell Mark that I talked to you about this? I'd appreciate it.
Yes, of course. Besides, I contacted you without Mark's knowledge anyway.
I came to this house about 5 years ago, as you probably know. Ever since then, I've been working non-stop. I have no days off at all. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I came here with a reasonable amount of savings, but that's all gone, and I'm running the company all by myself. When I first arrived, the company was in the red for quite some time. They were barely making payments every month and was on the verge of bankruptcy. And as for the household chores and cooking, I'm responsible for all of it. Everyone in this family, even my husband, they don't help out at all. I'm just a slave to them.
Whoa! Hold it right there, Mary. Are you serious? Is that why you're always wearing those clothes? I heard that you were just not interested in fashion.
I just don't have the money to buy any nice clothes. That's why. I've been wearing the same clothes for the last 5 years. I couldn't afford to buy anything new ever since I arrived here. But the other family members seem to be indulging themselves. I'm sure you've noticed.
That's no environment to be in. I urge you to get out right now. I know, let me talk to Mark about this. He'll know what to do.
There is no escape. I'm stuck here. There's nobody out there that will help me. I'm a slave for life. As for Mark, he's seen the predicament I'm in. After all, we've been living under the same roof for 5 years. He's well aware of my situation. He's part of this family.
That can't be right. Mark is not like that. He's a bit timid, but he's kind and considerate. And about me living there with them, I figured his mom was nagging him about it.
That's all a front. Mark is only acting kind and considerate. You may not believe me, but...
What is it?
I heard that you lost your parents a while back. They find people in situations like yours, create an environment where you have nowhere else to go, and entrap you and use you as they please. That's what they did to me, And they succeeded for 5 years, so they figured they needed another slave. Actually, I heard them talking about it. And you also own your own company. I'm sure that once you move in with them, they take everything, rob you blind.
But you still have a chance. I urge you to cut all ties. Get away from these people as soon as possible.
I'll be okay. I've given up any hope of escape.
No, you can't be serious. I can't leave you there all alone. Let's escape together.
That's good and all, but there is nowhere else to escape to. Even if you go to the police, they will do nothing. They'll just say it's a family matter and nothing will be done.
Well, in that case, I help you escape.
Huh? Seriously?
If you had not confided in me, I would have moved in with you. You saved me from grief. Now it's my turn to save you. Even if I didn't end up living with him, they may have found a way to rip me off. I'm sure of it. You were there for 5 long years. Thanks for warning me about them. So don't worry, Mary. You're in luck. I'm on your side, and we'll figure out how to get out of this awful mess.
Carol, are you being straight with me? Do you really believe what I'm telling you?
I always thought it was sort of strange. I don't know how to pout this, but you just seemed so out of place there. When I ask Mark, he never really gives me a straight answer. And the fact that he keeps breaking his promise and insisting that we all live under one roof, I started to get suspicious. So when you told me about this, I was actually not all surprised. Besides, if I don't believe you, how am I supposed to rescue you, right?
I have a confession to make, Carol. I was thinking that if you did eventually move in, my life would become a bit easier. That they would focus on you, and it would ease my pain. I'm sorry.
Then why didn't you tell me the truth? Why did you warn me?
Well, when you came to the house those few times, you were so kind to me. Nobody has ever been so kind to me for so long. I was just so happy that someone out there cared for me. That's when I realized that nobody else should endure such pain, that this should end with me.
You're a strong and intelligent woman, that's for sure. I want you to pay back for telling me the truth about them. I'm going to get you out of there. I guess we are not very good at picking guys, but we are way better than those people. Let's put our heads together and give them a taste of their own medicine. What you say?
Hey, Carol, it's you, isn't it? I know it's you. You're protecting Marie, am I right?
Hey Mark, what's up? Protecting Mary? What are you talking about?
Don't act like you don't know. Marie is nowhere to be found. Everyone at home is frantically looking for her. You're harboring her. I know you are. Marie has no close family and no close friends. You're the only one that she would go to. Oh yeah, and you changed the keys on your house. Now why would you do that? My keys no longer work. I couldn't get in last night. I had to stay over at my folks' place. You're the only one she would go to. That's ample proof you have her. Am I right?
Yeah, that's right. And that means you know perfectly well why I'm protecting her. I almost fell for your dirty trick, Mark.
Dirty trick? What are you talking about? It's you that's being tricked, Carol. Don't you realize that? Marie is mentally deranged. She's had mental problems ever since she arrived 5 years ago. Don't go believing everything she says. She's making all of it up.
That's my decision whether I believe her or not. I had no intention of relying on your financial support, so I had no interest about how your family company was doing. But it looks like the company is not doing very well. But when I met you at the business party last year, you were all decked out in an expensive suit, and that Rolex, how much did that cost? You bought all that with money borrowed through Mary's name? Is that true? You're really pathetic, Mark. I wasn't smart either, coned by the likes of you.
I bought that suit myself, and I've had that watch for ages.
Then why is Mary always dressed in complete rags? Can you answer that? She says she just like any other woman. She loves fashion and even wants to go to a hairstylist one of these days. Why did you lie about all that? You even said that house chores was her hobby. Were you serious?
So you're going to believe someone like Marie, who you hardly even know, and not me, your husband? You've completely lost your marbles, Carol.
Lost my marbles? It's your family that's crazy. You approached me knowing full well that I had no family, my parents passed years ago, and that I owned my own company, the Perfect Pre. But I'm sorry to disappoint you. I may not have a family, but I have plenty of friends and employees that respect me and would do anything for me. I know how the world works. You picked on the wrong person, buddy. Oh, by the way, our marriage is over. I filed for divorce today.
Oh yeah? Well, so be it! You turned out to be just another no-good bimbo with money. It was a big mistake marrying you anyway. I'm glad I can get rid of you. And thanks for getting rid of the debt-ridden little floozy you're harboring. Saved us the trouble of getting rid of her. We're already planning to find another perfect woman for our needs. We don't need a couple of losers. Marie's served her purpose. Good riddance to her. But I expect something in return, that I get my share of your assets. I have the right to all the savings in your account. We were married after all.
A wolf in sheep's clothing, finally revealing your fangs. Oh, and about Mary, I'm going to demand that you pay her compensation for all the years that you guys abused her. My lawyers are working on the details, so be on the lookout for that. As for our joint account, well, that was like for 2 months or so, not much there, so do as you like. Most of it will probably be gone by the time you pay of Mary.
Why do I even have to pay compensation to her? She's not my wife!
You said it yourself, Mark. You said she was mentally unstable. So I had a psychiatrist examine her, and it seems she was affected by all the abuse your family reaped on her. Mentally she's sound, but emotionally, that's another story. I have a full report from the doctor that examined her. To make a long story short, she's suing you and your family for emotional distress. Did you know that you can get compensation for stuff like that? I had no idea.
There's no proof that we caused her to become emotionally unstable.
Why do you think I'm divorcing you? You really think I didn't do a little preparation before deciding to divorce you? I had Mary record as much conversation as she could while she was at your house. When we deemed it etiquette, I got her out of there and over to my place. Bet you had no idea. I heard all the recordings, and there was plenty there. Your family talking about me and how you guys were going to rob me blind and enslave me. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys even saw some jail time. Oh yeah, and one more thing. I'm going to have a friend at a major magazine to publish all this, so this never happens again. And I really wouldn't do anything stupid going forward.
Excuse me? Are you out of your freaking mind? Magazine? What magazine would write about some boring family? You make us sound like the Manson family or something.
Do you really run a company, Mark? You really should keep up with the times. Magazines are hand up for stories. Their sales have dropped. Everyone is reading stuff online. Most major magazines will write a story if we pay them enough. We could spruce it up any way we want. Give it a title like, let's see, I was a slave for 5 years or something like that. Or maybe The Evil Family. That would draw plenty of readers.
You're really going to go that far, huh? But I know you. You won't do anything. You'll just end up hurting your own business. That's what you're most concerned about anyway.
Oh, I will go through with it. You can count on it. As a matter of fact, I really met with the chief editor. If I can help more girls, it's money well spent. The whole world will probably not even hear about it, but if enough people in the community read about it, well, you can imagine the backlash, I'm sure. Long as people in the neighborhood read about it, I'm fine with that.
Do you get a kick out of making me and my family suffer? I didn't think you were such a despicable person, Carol. You know what? I really feel sorry for you.
Please don't give me that. Playing the victim now? After all those years of treating Mary like a slave, stealing all her money? I've always believed I was an honorable person. If someone threatens me, I threaten them right back. If someone gives me respect, I respect them back. That's all I have to say to you, Mark.
Come on, Carol. It's not if I treated Marie that way because I wanted to. My folks made me do it. I had no way to refuse. You know how they are.
I'm glad that there's even a tiny bit of remorse left in you.
Does that mean you're going to forgive me? Let's start over. What do you say?
Sorry, that's not gonna fly. After the divorce goes through, show me that you're really sorry and do the right thing. If you really love me as you say, you wouldn't have a problem. First off, about Mary, a lawyer drew up all the papers and her divorce went through without a hitch. The recordings certainly helped, and with all the evidence, she was able to get a fair amount of compensation for the years of abuse she endured. Mark was able to get half of our savings account and few joint assets, and with all that money the family paid Mary her due. I doubt there was much left for Mark. Mary continued with her meeting with her doctor and gradually seemed to be recovering from her emotional trauma. Currently, she's staying with me and I told her she should just relax, but she insisted on helping me around the house. She even helped me with my business. I can never forgive that family for abusing and traumatizing such a kind and considerate woman like Mary. The ordeal with Mark's family made it into the magazine and they were the talk of the town, in a totally negative way, of course. It seems the company went bankrupt and their house was foreclosed. That magazine article really tore the family apart, it seems. I heard that they all went their separate ways. They've always relied on each other for survival, and now the family is no more. I wonder how they will survive. I'm pretty certain they're not leading such a joyous life. Some other family is living there right now. As for all the family members, they sort of disappeared into the night, kind of fighting for them. As for Mary and I, we're currently living together and to be honest, really enjoying ourselves. This house my folks left me is way too big for me alone. Anyway, it's as if I inherited a young sister. For a while, I was a bit depressed, figured I was just not fit for marriage. But I was able to rescue Mary because I was married to Mark. That's something, isn't it?
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.